Hi there. Remember me? Zeebarf here, also known as Zeebarf. And I used to make games. Once upon a time, I made a whole slew of point and click adventure games for the web browser, released one for Steam, did a Kickstarter for another one, and then life slowly fell apart after that. And I spent the last, I don't know, 10 years trying to find my way back to game development. So, long story short, lots of twists and turns. For a brief moment, it did seem like I was going to be doing game development again. As Zeebarf Games Inc. was formed, and we released 3 visitor games for mobile. And I was excited, and things were going well. But then, once again, life took some twists and turns in a different direction, and that was put on ice. And I kind of went back to doing other things. But we've been in lockdown for about a year here in Ontario. I have lockdown hair. Things are finally starting to look like they're loosening up, and I decided to, use this time to maybe revisit gaming. Like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do with games, if anything? Um, the big thing was I have a Kickstarter that was successfully funded, and I never finished it. I never finished it for a variety of reasons, mainly because I didn't know how to do it on my own. I tried to work with people, it all fell apart, and start and stop, start and stop, start and stop, and now I've kind of lost all motivation. Except I actually made the first step in the right direction recently. I uploaded Unity. I started to learn it. I got some programs, some different tutorials, and I'm working my way through them. And I started to revisit, what I liked about that game. If you can see here, I redesigned Remus and Liam to be a little more cartoony, a little more cute, and I was really into it. But I slowly realized that I still wasn't feeling that passionate about this game right now, just because there was so much hanging over my head, so much weight involved with this game. If I even attempt it right now, being so rusty, I'm scared it's gonna suck. So I was like, what could I do that's small that could just like get me back into it? So I remembered A Small Favor, a game that did pretty well on Newgrounds. We did 2 parts to that, and I always wanted to revisit that title and do something different with it. We actually launched a Kickstarter that didn't succeed with that, and I always wished we could have done it. So I decided to like dust it off and like maybe just slowly start to work on it. So I don't know if you can see here, but I started working on the alien a bit, and I was inspired by the Remus and Liam thing, and I made them a little bit cute and chibi-esque. Was kind of into it for a bit, but then I realized like this is a grittier title, and maybe it needs a grittier, more comic book feel than this. It's a little too cartoony. So I moved on, and we ended up with this. Just a little more true to the original, a little more beefed up, but it has more of a comic book feel to it. And I think this got me excited. Once I drew this, I thought, okay, well, this could be a style. Do like a really illustrated comic book style. Could I animate this? So I brought it into Flash, and there you go. I got him moving. I said, okay, what else does he need? Well, he probably needs to shoot a gun. So we got him shooting a gun, and I got him walking. So that's where I'm at right now. I have the first character drawn, starting to animate. This is more than I've accomplished in about 10 years. So I'm excited. I'm just going to keep dripping out information, a little bit of art as I do it, and see if we can reconnect and find our way back to the games that I know I loved making. I know some of you enjoyed playing. Let's see what we can come up with together. All right. See you soon.